Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, so let's keep working on this little journal that I've started. I've gone ahead and put some papers together to use as a signature here in this first little opening. So that is all done. It's not... I just used tea-dyed papers that I had available. I thought that would be a really good neutral thing with all this other color that's happening with this particular journal. I thought that might be a kind of a nice little stable equalizer there. So I'm trying to decide. I think I want to do, okay, so I'm struggling with this pattern. This pattern is very cool, but it's also very bold, and I'm kind of having a hard time with it. So, plus the other papers that I have available that are still big enough to cover my, or use as a cover for this little journal. So, okay, I have a lot of thoughts. I could not cover this and just keep this as it is. And if that's the case, maybe I can just keep the blue as it is. And so then essentially this would then act as the cover for the actual journaling part. And so then I would just sew the signature directly into the spine right here, which could totally do that because I plan to have some kind of closure here anyway. So I could do a closure. Maybe I'm talking myself into this now. So I could do it that way. What I originally was planning to do was have a double, and maybe I shouldn't do this because of the bulk factor, but I was planning to do something like this, where this might be the cover and then the inside is the other pattern paper. And so then the journal itself would be kind of separate, and I would have probably used elastic or something to do it kind of like a traveler's notebook style. Me personally, I think I would prefer that over sewing it directly into the journal. So maybe that's what I should do in the long run. So where I was struggling with this was I really kind of wanted this to be the cover for this signature, and it just, it's fighting. There's a lot going on there. But then I was thinking, oh, well, what if I put, let's see, how can I do this in a way that makes... So what if I put this as the background instead? Still really goes with the yellow. And then this could be the cover of the journal part, which also would go really well. And somehow maybe put these blue pages on the inside of my journal. I think I do like the idea of that better. I feel more comfortable. These are just very loud. I think that's my biggest problem. So I'm going to take these off for a second. Oh, shoot. Oh, this one. Oh. They're two different sizes. This one's just a little bit wider, but that's okay. I can work with that. The other thing I could do is use these as big journaling cards to go into like this pocket, for instance, or one of these pockets, or this pocket. I mean, there's plenty of places where I can use these. I just think I would feel better if this were the background for this particular page. I just feel like, I don't know. I think that's the right decision. So, I'll still intend to do this as a signature then. So I guess I need to fold this in half, right? And then rework this to work as background for this. So I guess I'll do that first. pull this off to the side. So, okay. This one is the straight one. Well, I want to make sure and get these on the right side. So, okay, this needs to be like that. So that it reads in the right direction. Let me find my pencil. How is everyone doing? Sorry, I just totally jumped right in on you guys there, didn't I? I didn't really give you much prep. Okay, so then this side would go like this. Why am I thinking so hard about this? Okay, so then that needs to go something like that. Okay, now I'm completely upside down and topsy-turvy. It's Tuesday for me. Tuesday evening. I just finished work. I might work a little bit more later. We'll see. But I was like, I need to mark. I want to get up and work on some journals first before I completely quit for the night. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know how perfect this was, but I think it works for the shape that we've got. So, okay. So I'll keep these somewhere else. I'm gonna cut this down, ink around it, and put together a cover for my signature, and I'll be back. All right, so I've gone ahead and done exactly what I just said I was going to do. I like this a lot better. This for me is a lot more, the other one was just stressing me out for some reason. I don't know what it was about it. But I did just pop that in here, and I don't hate this idea. So I'm thinking maybe we could incorporate this on the inside cover of the journal, and then I would cover the inside of this with some sari silk, because there will be a bit of a gap because I have to account for that little indentation there. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick, and then maybe we can decorate the front of this or these or that or something, and get a little bit further done with the journal today. So, all right, so this should be fairly simple, hopefully. Let's see, let me line this up, and then, oh, I moved it. Let me line this up without moving it. Turn it around, make myself a line, and then I will cut these two together back to back so that they're the same height. Okay, you guys, I am fighting the cravings monster like you would not believe today. Oh my gosh, I am fighting myself with every breath that I take to not order Indian food. I want some so bad. Maybe I could and just get the vegan Indian food. The problem isn't the food necessarily, it's the bread. That's the worst. I mean, it's so good, but it's not very good for the counting of the calories. Okay, so I'll put that notch on the inside and cover that with the sari silk that I choose. Okay, so I'll go ahead and add some glue. Yeah, I'm hungry today. I'm starting to get a hunger. Well, I think it's my body's coming back down from eating bad stuff. I've been eating better this week, and so I'm kind of going through that transition period which really isn't fun, where your body's like, nope, something's wrong. We're gonna tell you about it in all the ways that we can. So, yeah, I'm just really fighting the cravings today. Uh-oh, I used this glue, which does not move once you put it down. Okay. I'm gonna use the other glue for this, for the other side. Okay, so I finally gave up on trying to use a pin for this. I had these little silicone tips. I'm going to use that instead for this one. Instead of trying to fight that rusty pin every time. Until I can get some new... Until it's not winter anymore and our glitter glue can be shipped again. I'll get some new art glitter glue. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to have issues today. This is running low. I'm trying to think of how I want to decorate this. If we want to add pockets or other things such as that. Okay, let's see how well I did. Oh, not too shabby. I might trim off a little bit from the bottom. And then I'll re-ink around everything, and then we'll add a Sari Silk center. I should totally... Did I get the whole... Nope. Is it even? Let's see. Just fix that up a little bit here. Okay. So, more inking, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's all done. Looks really nice. This fits very snugly right into that little cover. So, I'll need to find a silk that will cover and not be see-through. I love this one. This color is really pretty. And I don't think it will be see-through. So let's see if this one might work. Try and get a little bit of the top pattern along with a little bit of the... It's really pretty. It is see-through down there. Okay, so if I pulled it down, and get some of the red with some of the orange. Is that what I want to do? Okay, other options would be, let's see, we've got, nope, don't like those colors together at all. Not really. Let's see, pull out, I'm going to keep this separate so I don't lose it. Let's see what other options we have in here. They're all pretty much the same. Yeah, I think it's the first thing that I thought would be the best one. So, All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim this about there. And I'll commit. I will also sew up and down, going from the top down, because the back side always gets blown out by the sewing machine needle. So to avoid that from happening on the cover, you can sew so the back side has fabric on it, and then you won't have the issue. Should really have a piece of scratch paper under there. Okay. Now, try and position it. Oh, make sure I get it right side up. There we go. And then let's trim this. And now we have another piece of sari silk to save for decorating with. I'm wondering if I should trim that a little further. Let's take off a little bit more. Okay. So let me stick this in here and see how that looks. I think it'll look good. Yep, pretty fun. Okay, so now that we've got the necessity part done, let's do some decorating. I will go ahead and sew this signature in on my own time. I want to obviously, like I said, sew up and down here first, and then maybe, actually I was thinking of doing the full perimeter. Yep, that's what I think I'll do. So okay, so at this point this will look like that. I'm wondering if I should do something on the cover of the journal, maybe with a photo. Let's see, we don't have a photo yet. We turn the page, you have her, and then we've got a photo there so far. Okay, so reminding myself of what I've done so far. So if we added a photo to the front of this, that might need to be a kind of a special photo. I'm thinking one of the bigger ones would be a better choice, probably. I don't mind that one. Should we find one where they look like they're going on an adventure? She looks like she's going on an adventure. I don't know if you can see. But this is more of a lovey-dovey, couple-y kind of an adventure, right? Kind of a mood. I did really like this couple. There's something about them. I don't know if he's good or evil. It's hard to tell. I want to say good. Poor little girl with her hair. Let's see. Okay. So if I took this couple, let's just see what they might look like. Well, it is kind of sweet. Okay, let's de-stickify this and build them a frame of some kind. I think a small frame. Let's see what I got for scraps. something very simple like this yellow. And then obviously ink around it. All right, so if we did that, let's see. I've got these little strips here. Hiding. Okay. Okay, so this is the exact same thing that this one says. I love you in the morning, in the afternoon, I love you in the evening, and underneath the moon. And I think this could really work well on this page with this little couple. I think that would be really sweet. We must take adventures to know where we truly belong. Oh, darling, let's go be adventurers. Okay, so this page, this is standing out big time to me right here. The adventure is probably journey is what it says. Let's find something. Just go beautiful to adventure is to something. So I don't think I want to keep saying adventure. Let's do the love thing instead. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just glue them down onto here, and we'll kind of work around this idea. I'm always like not wanting to cover up the pretty paper background. I should have inked around that first. Is it too late? Nope. Not that you can really tell too much, but there's some softer spots here that try that again. We've rubbed off all the glue. You know, I think I have a recipe for chickpea chana masala. Maybe I should just make that for myself tonight instead. That would be a better idea. That is the vegan version of chana masala. Good. All right, I wouldn't be able to have the naan bread though. That's the thing. That's the thing I want the most. It's the bread. Just give me the bread. Okay, I'm gonna try and well, I cut it too narrow, so now I need to take off a little bit more, but I'm gonna do this side first. Not bad, just need to shave off a little bit over here. It's really amazing how, even though I haven't had processed sugar in a long time, I still can't lose all the weight because of stupid bread. Bread is my Achilles heel. I mean, on the one hand, I love that we have it, but on the other hand, it's just evil. Okay, I'm going to take this off because I don't want to have to try and work on that bumpy surface, which tells me I definitely need to turn this into a traveler's notebook style notebook. Oh, I don't like that corner at all. Let's make this a little wider. Okay. And ink this up. And get a little hint of yellow in there. All right, so then I have this, which I think there's a trace of red from the strip below it. So I'm going to cut that off and be right back. Okay, so we've got our sweet little couple. Should we add something behind them even more? I've got all my little postage stamps in here. You know, we could probably add a postage stamp or 2 or 3. That one's Christmas. These might not be quite the ones that I want to use because there's a lot of unhappy looking people on them. So let's see. Probably don't want one that says NATO on it. Okay, so I'll work with those. I've got a bit of this sari silk left. We could maybe incorporate some of that. I like that. That looks kind of cool. All right, and then a little bit of book page maybe. So my problem is I don't want to hide. I mean, I like that we've got the perfect little spot right there. I don't really want to hide all the other flowers. So, let's see, this needs to be a little bit shorter. I think I'm just gonna glue this down because it's gonna get on my last nerve. Okay. I am hangry, you know. I want bread. Okay, so we'll go right there, and I'll fix it better later, but at least this way it won't keep moving around on me. Okay, so happy little couple. Should put this there. And then we could do stamp down here. I don't know, these people on that one, I don't know that I like that. There's people on all of them. Okay, back to the drawing board. I've got this little snippet from a, I don't know, paper doily of some kind, I guess. Stick that there. Doesn't really stand out too much, which kind of bums me out. So, let's see what else I could find. Oh, I've got this piece of, it's kind of like a seafoam green vellum. Stick that down there and see what that might do. Oh, no, let's stick that here. Between the dictionary, okay, between the dictionary and this. That helped. That'll help. Okay. They're not centered anymore. Get them recentered. All right, so if that's our little collage, I'm thinking I'll abandon the things because we still have this. So this will say, I love you in the morning. And in the afternoon, up at the top. I didn't cut that very straight. Let's try that again. Okay, so I'm gonna ink around all of this. Okay, so we'll have this up here. Wondering if we shouldn't back that with something. Problem is I don't have enough of this vellum, but this might be the perfect thing. But let me just see. And then if I had more vellum, I could put it down here. Oh, do I have more vellum? Let me look. There might be another piece hiding in here. Okay, well, sad news, I don't have any more of that. So now I'm wondering if some packing paper might be okay. I just want this to stand out a little bit more from the page. Okay, so what I'll do is, because no matter what I do, I'm gonna have to cover up some of the design unless yeah, it needs something. Let me just lay this out and see how I feel about it. Okay, well, I've got some of this and I've got plenty of it. I think I'm gonna try this instead. Still not 100% sold. To be completely honest. I do like this though up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue all that down so I don't mess that up in the process of figuring this out. So let's see, this needs... Vellum is such a tricky little thing. Okay, I'm gonna glue this directly onto the vellum. And then add my glue where that is. All right, that should not be going anywhere. I'll glue that down. Okay, so so let me take this. I need to go about that wide. Okay, tuck that there. Make sure I get this quote in the right order. Because, you know, I could easily see me doing it in the wrong order. Okay. So something like that. Still don't love it. I still don't know if I like that or if I just prefer it. I think I just prefer it like this, to be honest. Let's see. Or should I try and move it down here? Oh, you guys, I just don't know. I feel like that's just crowding them too much. Let me look through the camera. Okay. I don't know why, but sometimes when you put something into the camera and look through it that way, it just looks so much different. You're all probably yelling at me. Maybe my problem is that the collages weren't connected. Maybe I need to do that. Well, I think I like this better than anything I've had so far. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, let me glue this down and be done with it. Okay, well, I think we have a cover. So that turned out pretty good, actually. I'm happy with the way that it looks. There's a lot that was going on to it. I think more than I was ready for. So, okay, so let's pull this back out and see what we've got going on. And then I'll finish, like I said, I want to sew around the perimeter of the front and back. And then obviously sew in the signature. Okay, so this will sit in here like that. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Okay. So, let's see. I'm thinking we probably could do some kind of pocket situation. Not that one. Too many flowers. Okay, let me look in my other little stash. Oh, I've got these all these things. English is hard. Oh, winter. That's a lot of words. No. New. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my original idea, which is maybe making a pocket out of one of these pieces of cardstock. So, already said no to this one. Could be interesting. I'm going to keep that one on the short list. Oh, this could be nice. Do a side tuck pocket. you wouldn't be able to see what was on the page very well. You could also do that. Keep that on the short list. Well, this would make 3 pretty great journaling cards, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll save it for that. Okay, so we've still got some more of this. What if we did a pocket out of the same thing on both sides? Could do that. I like that idea. Simple yet effective. Okay, so first I'm going to get rid of this top thing. And then let's see how big we should make this. So this might be a little too tall, so I might need to cut it down to just a little bit shorter, but I'll go with this idea. When I undid that, it undid everything. All right. Oh, that needs to go back in here. Okay. Well, actually, let me just take this off. Okay. Get my stuff together. God. All right. Here we go again. Okay, so here is our situation. We've got these 2 pockets. That's right side up. Okay, so I think actually, yep, that one goes there, this one goes here. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue these 2 down, and then I'll just cut, I'll trim off that edge there. Do I want to decorate these? This one's kind of begging for something right there, isn't it? Let's see. Could incorporate those stamps. Not all who wander are lost. I could do some sari silk. I like this. You are my sunshine, my only sun. Well, we got a lot of text going on though. I don't know if I want to add to all that. there's an awful lot happening here. Maybe we'll do, how about we do a label? Oops. Not 1946. It's too early for that. Our picture. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this book of butterflies. How about we add a butterfly? Somewhere, maybe. We'll see. I want to see what tags I put into this too. So, okay. I don't think I'm going to decorate this one because we'll have the flap going over it, and I wanted to decorate that flap. So actually, let me go ahead and glue this one down. Okay. Well, it's as if I didn't ink this at all. I'm going to sew around this anyway, so that'll get caught in the sewing. Okay. Let's do ourselves a little something here. So we've got some stamps, we've got a 241, and we've got some sari silk. You know, I could also add some of this. Might be interesting. No, it's too much. Don't need it. Okay. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. I'm going to get every little ounce of that sari silk. I'm going to get everything out of it. Okay. Let's throw that down right there. Still got fabric bits on that glue stick. Alrighty, and then well, we could do this. My favorite memories, maybe. Cut that one out. Okay, whoop. So this could go, I don't know, somewhere here. Oh, I was gonna find a butterfly, and I totally didn't do that. Let's find ourselves a butterfly. I liked that one that was at a different position, like that, but going the other direction, like this. That's the wrong color. It's too big. I'm picky, huh? These are those weird ones. I think these are moths. Yeah, I really don't understand doing the two different kinds of wings. Just doesn't make sense to me. They must have done it on purpose, though. Butterflies. All right, let's go back to the very back. We've got some bees and hornets and things that we don't want. I think I'm gonna just take him because that was the one that stood out to me. All right, cutting some more. All right, so let's go back to the drawing board here. So we've got, I'm not 100% sold on using that. I do think I like this stamp, and this could go kind of like that. And then you could have a 241. Or this could go right there, like so. And then your 241 could go down here. Up here. Nowhere at all. Okay, it's not working. See, my problem is I don't want to cover this because it's so cool. So let's see. I'm gonna have to cover it, I think. This. Okay, so then this can sit like that, and then this can go right there. And then we could have this sitting like so. I feel like I'm trying to get too much in here. Maybe just too many numbers, I don't know. I'll go with this. I don't know if you can even see it. It's so far up. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Jeez. Sorry. Bad YouTuber. I should really take some classes. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of play around with this, and we'll have what we get. That's what it will be. Okay. Is that me or is it crooked? I'm trying to fix things and I'm just making everything worse today. Ugh. Okay, let me try that again. I'm gonna sew around this anyway, so do some messy stitching. I mean, alright, so I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and do some messy stitching over here, and then glue it down, and then sew around the edges of all the things, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we've got ourselves a pretty great little pocket here. I've already got it clipped in, but let me show you. Just did some messy stitching on there, and then this has been edged around the perimeter. I might glue that down on both the front and back. I will come back and do this on the inside again to hopefully get rid of any white bits of paper that might have come through from sewing. So now at this point, and then this is ready to go as well. So at this point, I'm wondering, can you see what I'm doing? First of all, let me pull it down. I'm wondering about the flap and what to do with that. I could do a couple different things. I could do, I'm thinking about these butterflies and maybe okay, so if this is sitting like this, we'll open it and it'll be like that, and so then that would be like this, and so then you would have I'm not sure. The other thing I was thinking was could do a little pocket, or maybe two little belly bands to tuck little tags into there. Let's see how wide this tag is. Okay, so that'll be too wide. We had those other little tags too in here. Still too wide, but could work, because you could do a belly band like this and then stick it in like that. Do two of those maybe. Let me see where my other, and then, okay, so there's some butterflies. There's such a lot of world to see. I don't know that I like the yellow on yellow. I don't mind this one, but then now I feel like this one's overpowering it. Or do I do one larger tag? All good things are wild and free. I don't know. Something about this idea is not really calling to me here. Oh, we have feathers. We haven't used a feather yet. I think we should use a feather. Okay, so I keep forgetting I've got all this ephemera over here too, which be used. So let's see, how shall we attach this feather? I've also got these other feathers. Where did they go? The blue one might stand out a lot. Well, I know it will stand out a lot more. It might work a little bit better. Might be too blue. It's very blue. What if we had both? I think that blue is just the wrong color of blue. Yeah, it is. It's the wrong color of blue. Okay. We need a different color. Make that look like washi tape maybe and put that there. I like that idea. Okay, that might be our answer. So, how shall I go about doing this? Okay, well, I'm definitely going to glue this down and then maybe sew over it. And then I want it to be so that you can take the feather in and out if you want, because maybe the owner of this journal might not want to have a feather in their journal for some reason. I don't know. Okay, try and get that to stick and be snug. All right, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is our little flap. So as you can see, there's a space left for the feather to sit into. I just did a zigzag stitch to get it in there. It's a little loose. I might stick some glue in there just to kind of help it out a little bit. Make it a little more snug on that one side. Okay. All right, so now that'll just sit on top like this and be a fun little thing to have on our page. So cute. All right, I'm not going to put journaling tags in here just yet because, well, why? Why couldn't I? I think that might be too much busy because I'm not ready to yet. I don't know what I want to do for journaling tags. Actually, maybe I could. I'll stick some of these in here. do this one here, maybe. I might add another one later, but I'm going to paper clip all this down so it doesn't get lost. Okay, so there's that one, and then on the other side we will have all of this happening. So we could do the other large tag. No, that's a lot. That's a lot of the same thing, so I'm not really into that. Okay, these are wrong color. This could go in there. It's a little short. How about that? Actually, this color would be better. And then I'll find something else. I'll have plenty of leftover papers to make journaling cards out of. Actually, I've got some here. Why don't I just stick one or two of these in here, and then they'll be ready to go. I've got, nope, that's too much. Well, this could be a good one. Let's see what this would look like. It's too much the same color. It's the perfect size though, but it'll work for another page very well. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this for now. And then I can always change that up later, or just, I've got, you know, things like a glassine bag could go into here. Or I mean envelope, glassine envelope, that's what that is. Things like that could go in there, and then, you know, you could put other little bits and pieces into the envelope. Since it's pretty much like the first thing when you open the journal, that would be a good thing to have there for little bits and pieces. So I'm not 100% sold on this just yet. I may end up gluing that down. We'll see. But I think that's going to be it for me today. I feel like the video is getting quite long at this point, so we'll pick this up again another time. Let me leave on a pretty note. And yeah, hope you had fun with me today. I know I always have so much fun with you guys joining in. I know I get quiet sometimes. I'm sorry, I do that when I'm trying to concentrate on things. It's not as easy to talk and craft as you might think it would be. Take some practice. So yeah, we'll continue this for sure. In the next week, we'll have another one, at least one more, maybe more than one, but we're getting closer. I wanted to do this. I didn't mention this at the start. I wanted to do this now because I wanted to see how much bulk having that would bring to the whole thing. I might reevaluate the number of pages that I added in here. So I'm not going to sew this signature together just yet. Yeah, I wanted to kind of do it this way so that I knew what I was dealing with. But yeah, I love how this turned out. It's really cool. So anyway, yeah, okay, sorry. I'll stop blabbering on. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. I'm going to go have some bread.